Have you ever done something nice for your cat, only for it to suddenly run away, glare at you, or flick its tail in pure annoyance? You might think cats are mysterious, or even a little dramatic. But what if many of the things we do every day are actually things cats secretly hate? From certain smells to the way we pet them, cats experience the world very differently than we do. And scientists who study feline behavior have discovered that some of our common habits can make cats stressed, uncomfortably, or even angry. But the surprising part is that cats rarely show their discomfort the same way dogs do. Instead of barking or whining, cats communicate through subtle signals: a twitching tail, flattened ears, or simply walking away. Understanding what cats dislike doesn't just help you avoid annoying them. It helps you build a stronger, more trusting relationship. By the end of this video, you might realize that your cat has been trying to tell you something all along. Let's explore 10 things you probably didn't know cats hate. First up, strong smells. Cats have an extremely powerful sense of smell. In fact, their noses are estimated to be about 14 times more sensitive than ours. This means scents that seem mild to us can be completely overwhelming for them. Many cats strongly dislike the smell of citrus. Oranges, lemons, and grapefruit all contain compounds that irritate a cat's sensitive nose, which is why some cat repellents actually use citrus scents. But it's not just citrus. According to veterinary behaviorists, many cats also dislike strong perfumes, menthol, eucalyptus, and even some cleaning products. Imagine walking into a room where the smell is so strong it almost burns your nose. That's what certain scents feel like to a cat. So if your cat suddenly avoids a freshly cleaned area or refuses to sit near you after you put on perfume, the reason might simply be the smell. Another thing many cats hate is too much attention. Now, cats are often affectionate, but they prefer it on their own terms. While dogs usually enjoy constant interaction, cats evolved as solitary hunters. Because of this, they often prefer short, calm interactions rather than long sessions of petting or hugging. Animal behavior researchers have observed that many cats become overstimulated when touched for too long. At first they may purr and relax, but after a while, their tail begins to flick or their ears turn sideways. Those small signals are a cat's polite way of saying, "That's enough." But if we miss those signals and keep petting, the cat may suddenly swat or nip. To a cat, this isn't aggression. It's simply communication. Next on the list is something that probably drives your cat crazy: loud noises. In the wild, sudden loud sounds could signal danger. Because of this, cats evolved to be extremely sensitive to noise. Vacuum cleaners, fireworks, loud music, and even shouting can feel overwhelming to them. What's more, cats can hear frequencies far higher than humans can. This means sounds we barely notice might feel extremely intense to them. That's why many cats disappear the moment a vacuum cleaner turns on. They aren't being dramatic. Their senses are simply telling them something big and possibly dangerous has entered the environment. Here's something many cat owners do without thinking: staring directly into a cat's eyes. For humans, eye contact often signals friendliness and attention. But in the animal world, direct staring can mean something very different. Among many animals, prolonged eye contact is a sign of dominance or a challenge. When a human stares intensely at a cat, the cat may interpret it as a threat. Interestingly, cat behavior researchers have discovered that cats respond much more positively to slow blinking. When a cat slowly blinks at you, it's often considered a sign of trust. Some scientists even call it a cat smile. If you slowly blink back, many cats will respond by relaxing or even approaching you. The real reason this works is fascinating slow. Blinking mimics a calm, non-threatening signal in feline body language. Another thing cats truly dislike is having their belly touched. If you've ever seen a cat roll onto its back, you might assume it's inviting a belly rub like a dog would. But for many cats, showing their belly actually means something different. The belly is one of the most vulnerable parts of a cat's body. When a cat exposes it, it often means the cat feels safe enough to relax. But touching it can instantly trigger a defensive response. That's why a cat might seem relaxed 1 second, then suddenly grab your hand with all 4 paws. From the cat's perspective, it's protecting a vulnerable area. Of course, every cat is different, and some do enjoy belly rubs. But for most, it's better to stick to petting their head, chin, or cheeks instead. Next up, a dirty litter box. Cats are naturally very clean animals. In the wild, they instinctively bury their wastes to hide their scent from predators. Because of this instinct, cats are extremely sensitive to litter box cleanliness. Veterinary experts often recommend scooping the litter box at least once a day. If it becomes too dirty, some cats may refuse to use it entirely. And when that happens, they might start looking for cleaner place, laundry piles, or quiet corners. To us, this may seem like bad behavior, but to the cat, it's simply a matter of hygiene. Cats also really dislike sudden changes in their environment. They are creatures of habit and prefer predictable routines and familiar moving furniture, introducing new pets, or even changing their feeding schedule can make some cats feel stressed. Studies on feline stress have shown that environmental changes can trigger behaviors like hiding, excessive grooming, or a reduced appetite. This doesn't mean cats can't adapt. They can, but they often need time to adjust. Providing safe spaces, familiar objects, and consistent routines can help your cat feel secure during times of change. But here is something that many people find surprising. One of the things cats may dislike the most is being picked up incorrectly. Some cats tolerate being carried, but many dislike the feeling of being lifted without proper support. When cats are picked up by their front legs or held loosely, they can feel unstable and vulnerable. They much prefer feeling supported under their chest and hind legs, so their body weight is balanced. Without that support, they may struggle or try to escape. And now for one of the most surprising things cats hate: ignoring their hunting instincts. Even the most pampered house cat still carries the instincts of a hunter. In the wild, cats spend much of their time stalking, chasing, and capturing prey. When indoor cats have no outlet for this instinct, they can become bored, frustrated, or restless. That's why many cats suddenly sprint across the house at night, or attack moving objects like strings or shadows. Interactive play mimics this hunting behavior. Toys that move feathers on strings, or laser pointers, allow cats to chase and pounce, just like they would in nature. Without these activities, a cat's natural instincts remain unfulfilled. So if your cat suddenly attacks your feet under the blanket, it might not be misbehavior. It might just be hunting practice. When you look closely, you'll see that cats aren't as mysterious as they seem. Their behaviors often make perfect sense when you understand their instincts, senses, and natural communication. The things cats hate are usually the result of humans misunderstanding how they experience the world. Strong smells, loud noises, forced attention, and sudden changes can all feel overwhelming to a creature designed to be cautious and observant. But when we respect their signals and understand their preferences, something amazing happens. Cats become more relaxed, more affectionate, and more trusting. And that quiet blink, slow stretch, or gentle purr becomes their way of saying they feel safe and happy with you. So now we're curious. Does your cat hate any of these things? Does it run from the vacuum, reject belly rubs, or give you the famous slow blink? Tell us about your cat in the comments below, because every cat has its own unique personality, and sometimes the things they hate reveal the most about who they really are. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more insights into the amazing world of our pets.